Hi there. You're welcome. I don't know what happened today. People are not turning up for the class. Okay, maybe things happen to people. So if you hear me, just give me a turn up so that we can continue.
Yeah, we are getting. We are ready.
All right, thank you. So we're just going to start immediately because we're not just going to do that much. It's just a simple poster for today. Today we are going to design a poster. Okay, the way you see it here, and we are going to design that like this one like it act like a flyer, but it is a poster whereby you post on the social medias to know people to know what you're doing. Okay, so with that I will just go straight to the point. Is go to my file, select new. After new, I go with A3, and then the artboard is on. I created documents because A3 it is automatically set the measurement format. Okay, you have not to worry that because if you select that, it will just go automatically. Now with here, I'm going to increase the length and the height as well. Okay. Now when you look at this point here, you see something like you can see like a wall background, but not that wall. It's actually a papers or something. I downloaded it and then I put that a background. Okay. So I'm going to my machines because I already downloaded the background. The one I'm going to use in this post or in this design, I have it on my machine. So I will just go direct to my machine where I downloaded it, and then I hold and drag pause it there. Okay. Okay. All right. Here is. All right. Um. Okay. Let me just do it at the same places because you will be seeing. Let me just come to my. All right. Sorry. Uh, is here. So I will come and hold and drop it here. Okay. Now with this, just I have to increase it to the maximum lengths that I wanted. Okay, something like that, right? From here now, I have to lock out. To lock it, I will lock it here. I click lock, and then it will go like that. Uh, after that, and then I'm going to write a graphic design. Okay, come to my text here. I will wrote like graphic. Okay, graphic. And then from here, I will come to my move tool. I have to increase it manually, something like that. Okay. Uh, Here like that. And then from here, I'm going to choose a font, a good font that can mask at this point here. Okay. So I'm going with this blackly. With this, I'm going to make it bold. All right. Something like that. Now with this one, I'm going to Control J on my keyboard to duplicate it. Okay, Control J on my keyboard, and then I'll double click on it or I highlight, and then I write graphic, and then I write design. Okay, something like that. Boom, and then to my move tool, I have to adjust it a bit bigger, something like that. And then as well to this one to graphic, I have to move it for upwards, and then to the design will be a bit down, and then I adjust it the graphic to be a bit small, something like that. Okay, all right, there is now. Oh, it is because if you see here, it has something like a bit of light inside here of the inside the the design. Okay, so with this because I have downloaded the light effect. So on your when you're now a graphic design, so you go to your browser, browse something like light effects, and then it will show you some of the images. Then from there, the images you're going to use it to decorate this text. Okay, like what we are going to do now. And then because it is an image, and then I will come to my machine where I downloaded the image of that light effect. Okay, and then if I come to this if I come to my to the place where I downloaded, and then I uploaded the images and then put it there, something like that. Okay, you see it is here, and then I increase it like that manual. Okay, it is here. So what I'm going to do, I wanted actually to right. I wanted to put this light effect inside there, to be inside the text. Okay, I can hold on the images here, and then I hold and drag it. Okay, and then if you hold on the image like that, you drag it. You use your mouse to drag it. Then put it on the text like that. It will show something like that. Okay, when you see now, it also tell you that place inside. All right, so you just leave it like that. You'll already place it, and then you move it to this point here. Okay, up to this point now you move. You can increase it from here, from there, and then you can also add the opacity from here. You can come to this normal to choose what kind of the light do you want it, the effect to be appear like. Okay, so with that I'm going to like, okay, let me just clarify something here. Now, when you leave now the image you have inserted inside the text, it will now when you click on the move tool, it will actively click on the font. Okay. So to do that, to go back to your image where you uploaded, so there is the arrow down here. Okay, the right arrow, like the alt text. It will show you that the alt text you need on the font you have been put the image inside. So you click at this arrow down here. If you click like that, it will pop up again. The image is down here. Then you click on the images like that, and then you're already done with the image. Then the text is alone, you have not selected. Okay, so you wanted to add some effect on that, so you will come to your normal, or you can adjust the opacity from here. So you come to normally, you can choose the kind of the light, how the effect is supposed to be, like a soft light, at light, something like volute, or a screen, or a manual, or color band, something like that. But with that, we are not going to use that. Okay, we are going to use what are we going to use? We are going to reduce opacity of this light effect. Okay, click on this opacity 100%. Then I roll and I reduce it manually like that. Okay, I can put something like 80. Let it be 80, like that. Okay, you can you can adjust. You can increase it from here. All right, you can increase it from here. Okay, sorry, you can increase from here like that. You move around. Okay, something like that. Maybe you find at this point where you are satisfied, and then you leave it at that point. Okay, that is that. Now that is about the take effect. Now we are going to do this gradient. Okay, if you see something like dark here is a bit red, but the red is not that good, but something like that, what I do is I do the gradient. Okay, and then I click on the text, because now I'm dealing with the text. Click on the text, and then come to here. at your font here, at your font color, okay, at the top here, you can find that, then click on it like that, and then come to gradient here, and then after come to gradient, then what you will do, I have to move this to be a bit at this point so that it cannot interrupt, okay. All right. Right, okay. Come here, come to my gradient, and then I have to click, just left click at the color here to change the color from this side here. You know, the right colors at the right is white. So we wanted to change something a bit dark, okay? Okay, something a bit dark or red is fine. So, but we are going with dark, okay? With that. So I wanted to change also the right one. So from the right one, just click at the right color here. If you click at the right color and then come to your color down here again, left click at it, and then you come and change the kind of the things that you want to see. It will just change automatically, right? So with that, we're gonna go with this part of red a bit here. You see, you can leave it at this point to be red here, just like that, okay? From there, you leave it. You have already added some of the effects onto your text, and your text look a bit beautiful. Thirdly, what are we going to do? I add some effect. It look like a 3D, okay? Yeah, something like that. Or when you see, it look a bit good, just like 3D. That's on that also, I'm going to show you how we go about it, okay? So with this, now we come again to our text here. Click on the text, and then if you see here, F effect, the layer effect here at the color panel here at the down side here, and then click on it like that. When you click on it, it will show up and it will pop up the option on what are you going to use, okay? So with this, we are going to be labeled here. We are going to choose this below, okay? Just click on the eye on the icon like that to choose it. Automatically, it will show, okay? And then from here, you are going to increase the kind of the design you wanted. You can, maybe you wanted it to be like that. So you wanted to decrease it a bit like that, okay? So for us, we are going to leave it at this point like that, right? So, and then that one, we are going to also to move like, okay, there is also, when you see at the right star at the right at the far right, so it is 4.9 pixel, or we can just enter from here. So we have 5 pixel. You can put enters, it will show if here you can enter the number manually, or you can enter the number, or you can increase it manually. That is on how you're going to choose the suitable way for you, okay? With that, we are going to, all right, let it be by 5 pixel, and then the softness or the softened, we are going to increase it a bit to something like 1.5 like that, okay? And then we leave it at that point, and then you close it. That you have done with it. Next, so we are now going to the graphic here, this graphic. What are we going to do with that? When you look here, the graphic is also look a bit that like added 3D, but not that a bit, it looks something like, yeah, the ball. Okay, let's just do that. So at that point, so we are going to the effect, the layer effect down here. When we come to the layer effect, and then we come to outline here, okay? Click at the box of the outlines in order now to increase the radical from here. Increase a bit of the radical, you leave that point, then you come to your below, you click on it like that, and then you increase it like that, okay? Increase it a bit like that. You can leave it at that point, 7.3, or just put it 7, okay? Let's put 7 pixel. Put 7 pixel and then put enter. With that, we are going to add also a 3D, okay? We are going to choose 3D here and then put enter like that. We are going to add the softness, the radical here a bit, okay? You see, it looked like the same the way we did, the same way it was in that design, okay? So we leave it at that point 11, or you can put like 11. Let's just put 11 pixel. put enters. Or if you find that you're not satisfied with that, you're going to increase, let's assume like 11.5 pixels. Okay, I put 11.5 pixel and then we close that. Okay, come to my move tool here in order not to mess up something. Now, with that, we're going to move it a bit up here, or then this one as well, this part here. Okay, all right, like that. And okay, let me reduce, put it a bit down on my arrow keyboard, and then you move it like that. Okay, so if you see it like the same way, okay, it is look alike. So we are going to these services. Okay, this one, the rectangle and the text inside it. Okay, so with that, we are going to our rectangle tool, of where we are going to choose down here, rectangle tool here. So we choose the rectangle and then we draw like that. Okay, something like that from here, because the color is white here, because it's white. Just click on it, or you can just click it from your layer here on the rectangle. Then we change it to red, just change it to red like that. And then again, by this also, it was something a bit, we make some gradient. So come to your, we come to our, when you click now on the rectangle, it is supposed to show up at this point, because this is not a text where it show it in the middle, it show at the left started point. So we click on the text and then on the color means, sorry, and then we come to our gradient, and then we have to on the white colors, so we click it to be a bit dark red, something. Let me put something like that. Okay, all right, something like that. And then also these at this top here also, we click it like that, and then we have to go with something a bit dark or something like that. Let's put something like that. Okay, all right, there we go. With that, now we are going to write services. Okay, we are going to the text and then write services, and then, sorry, hyphen, put that the exclamation mark. And with that, we have to move it at this point to be in the middle, so that we can change the font. Okay, so we have to come to the services font, where we can get the right font to that point. Okay, I want to go with this. So from there, I adjust it manually like that, and then manually like that. Okay, from here, I have to change the font, the font color to be white. Okay, something like that. This is the services, but the font actually is not that right, so I'm going to look for the right font. Okay, let me just confirm it from here, like this one. You just click, okay, it is okay, color break. Right, so from here I'm going to search for the font, because I already know the name. CAL is TR. Go with that. Okay, you see, and then I increase it a bit like that. Boom, and then I adjust it. Okay, and then from here, I don't want to make it bold, and then I took the boldness away. And then from here, now I'm going to adjust this to move it a bit like that. Okay, so that it can be in order. All right, let me move a bit forward. All right, there is. Okay, with that, now we have done with this, and then we are going to design now what we do. Okay, for the, you come back to your rectangle tool, and then you draw a rectangle, the small one like that. Okay, from there I have to come to my text again, right? We do. Okay, just write we do, something like that, exclamation mark. And then from here I have to leave it, let me just leave it at that point first, because we are going to use the, let me just leave it at this point. Okay, Let me increase this one. Okay, here. Something like that. Now, with that, although it look a bit, let me just adjust this one here. Okay, let it be there. Right. Now, that's about this part we do, and then we put it ball. Okay. Okay. Sorry for that. This one is supposed to be ball also. This one. Okay. We're going to put it also ball. Let me highlight it like that, and then Control B to my keyboard to make it ball. As well to this point here, we do Control V on my keyboard to make it ball. And then we go now to insert the images, okay? We are going to insert the images because we leave this place here to insert the image so that our design can look something more professional. Because you won't now leave a place where you can put the images and whatever you want it, but you don't want to make up sting, okay? So with this, allow me to duplicate this one so that it won't take a lot of time. I can use Control G, Control J on my keyboard to duplicate this one, or yeah, something like that, and then I will just have to Control C, or I just to duplicate it, and then I have to use Control C on my keyboard to paste it, and then I come and paste it here, Control V on my keyboard to put it there, okay? And then with that, we are done. Now I'm going to insert the images, or one of the image. Maybe for you, you can use maybe a laptop or any kind of the image you find that is more suitable for you. But for me, I'm going to use the images of a person, okay? And I come to my machine, and where I put the image, then I all and drop the images, the image from there, and then I have to put it to my working space. What I will do, I have to increase it manually here. Although the dimensions, I don't want it to use the accurate number, but the way I'm adjust it here, it will be good. Now it will be easy for also for me. If you see the dimension here at the down here at this part, when I increase the dimension of the width is increasing, even the height is increasing, okay? That is about the dimension of the length or the frame of the images, okay? So with that, I'm going to leave it at that point. And then what do I want it to do? If you see at this point here, it is like something like flute, yeah? Like it has started from this part here, from the west. So we wanted to do that. We wanted to pleat this kind of things. How are we going to do that? I'm going to suggest to show you right away. So we wanted to include this part here as the same as tier, because if you see here, it is all of full, okay? So with that, we are going to click on the image, then we come to our toolbar here at the top here. And then from here, you're going to this fill tool, okay? At the fill tool, and then we click at the arrow drop down here, transparency tool. This is what we are going to use, okay? We click on that transparency tool, and then you just click it on the at the place that you want it to, like at the down here. You see my arrow down here, okay? I click it there like that, and then I move it in. You hold the left, okay? You hold your left left mouse from your machine, and then you rotate it at the place. Maybe, okay, for example, I wanted to put to transfer in this part here, only this part. I can just leave it at that point. Or if I don't want it, I can hold on my keyboard, or not on my keyboard, my mouse, I mean the left one. And then I rotate it from there. From there, I found not that satisfied. And then I hold it again, and then I increase it using the place where the color is, you increase it like that. And then for the middle one, now this is to increase the opacity. How is it going to pleat? Something like that, okay? You play with it like that. And then the down one also, how you make it be closer, okay? You just play with it like that. So with that, I'm done. So you click move tool, and then I wanted to lock this part because I'm satisfied by the place where the image is. So I will just lock the image, right? I will just lock the image so that it cannot be disturbed whenever I'm working on other thing. That is that. So let me come back up to this point here. This rectangle, the one we wrote for, we do. Okay. So the rectangle here, we wanted to use the color from the back here. Okay. So I come to my color picker and then I pick the color from the back here. Okay. I pick the color from here, leave it like that. Boom. Here you are. Okay. Now remains now on the social medias, your account and the some of the information you wanted to pass to this post. So I wanted now to group this part here. This we do and the services. Okay, just highlight it like that. Use Control G on your keyboard to group them. Okay, and then I move it a bit up here, and then I do the same to these services. And then okay, sorry, I will do the same to services. Let me first log this this designed. Okay, I log it, and then come to these services. All the same. I highlight it and then use Control G to on my keyboard to group it so that it will not be disturbing. Okay, and then I leave it at that point just like that, and then this one is supposed to be a bit here. That is that. Push this one a bit up here. Now I'm going to insert now my social media's icon here because of time. I'm just going to copy this because already is there. Okay, I copy this and then I come and paste it at this point here. Okay, I use Control C on my keyboard and then Control V to paste it, put it there. Okay, now I wanted to tell you on how did I get this icon, our YouTube icon, Instagram and LinkedIn. So last week, no, not last week, on Monday, I told you that when you wanted to get such kind of icon, so you go to your browser, you search for FreePix. FreePix is where is the software is the software or no is okay, is a place where you get a free tool accessible to a bunch of tool, background images for free. Okay, you just you log in with your emails, then you access on such kind of thing. That's why I downloaded this social media icon, the face this YouTube channel, YouTube icon, Instagram and LinkedIn. Okay, so you download it to your machine. Then from there you go to your machine, you copy, you call Control C, or you can just all and drag it direct here. Okay, that is that. So about the number, also the same. I'm going to put my number there so that maybe other people, maybe when they saw my services, they're going to call me. Okay, and then for the services also, I'm going to for the number, I'm going to Control C and then paste it here. Okay, paste it here like that. All right, this one's supposed to be here, and then it's supposed to be here. Now for the QR is now maybe the person wanted to scan or wanted to know more about my website, or because at this part here I wrote it the poor innovation.ngos here, right? So I wanted also, because the world now going digital, I wanted also them to scan it so that they can go through my website or see such kind of things. Or a client come to you, you can have two options. You can put a link, the QR links where the person can scan so that you can go direct to the website, see what kind of the thing, or a portfolio. Let me just use portfolios, okay? Go direct to your portfolio, see what kind of the thing you offered, something like that, okay? And then by the end, the person will get in touch with you because your number is there. He can get in touch with you whenever he found that you have something very unique, okay? So for the QR, I'm going to my rectangle tool here. I click the drop arrow down, and then come to your QR here. And then at the QR here, the color I wanted it to be black. Okay, I click the black color here. Right. And then from there, I generate it. Come and generate it here. At that point, just like that. Now, when I have now the URL links for that, and then I click at this links here at the top here, okay, the URL links, and then I just click it on that like that, and then from down here, you're going to choose, because maybe the link or the URL links will be a phone number, or will be a SMS or WhatsApp, something like that. So from there, you're going to choose the kind of the thing maybe you wanted, okay? So from there, you're going to click, sorry, a bit. A bit sorry for that. So we are now going, what are we talking about? Now about the QR. So with the QR, you choose at this point here, maybe a Wi-Fi password or a Wi-Fi, let me just say it, a Wi-Fi URL or something like that. You choose the location, you choose the things that you wanted. And then at this point, you double click on that, and then you copy the links, and then you paste it there, and then click OK. You are good to go. Okay. That is that. Now, what now to make something a bit at this point, like we wanted to make it like the wall. If you see it, like, let me just say it like, it is like on the, on what? It is like on the billboard, okay? Something like a billboard. We wanted to make this a bit, the something like that, okay? This part to be a bit big. Okay, what are we going to do? We are going to effect, so because we have already locked our background, so we come down to unlock it. We unlock it like that, okay? So from there, we click on the background, then we come to the layer effects here, then click on the layer effect. So we are going to use 3D in this case, okay? For this case, we are going to use 3D, okay? So let me just choose the 3D here first, go with 3D, and then we increase it from here manually, okay? We increase it from here manually because that is that. And then we are going to the outlines, the outline also, we are going to increase it something like that, okay? I hope you are seeing what I'm doing there. So I increase it like that, and then the B level here, okay, the B level, we click it on the point like that, and then we increase it like that to make something look a bit amazing, or the softness, something like that. Now with that, we already, oh sorry, because it is down here, see, we wanted also to increase the upper part here. So we come back again at this point. We wanted it to be at the point where we is here, softness of the thing. So we increase the softness, and then from here, we come to the outline also, we increase a bit of it like that, okay? And then the B level also, we increase it like that to make it like that. And then, although the thing is on rotated one, so we wanted to rotate it like that. Let me just rotate it at this point so that the other colors, the B ones cannot be seen that well. Okay, leave it at that point as well at this point, 3D. So at this point, we're going to move it a bit at this point here. Sorry. Use Control Z on my keyboard to make it back, okay? From there, we are going to, yeah, something like that, okay? Or you can just take the B line or the outer shadow, increase. But that is that, okay? So that is a bit of it and how we did it. So with this, I hope also to beg to stop here so that I can also give you time to get also study for yourself. So there's also there's something I want to tell you about the lines. Okay, if you see the design is actually is online. Like for example, we can use this ruler, put it here in order to make it in the line. Put the ruler there, adjust like that. You adjust it like that in order to make it in line. If you feel like you can mess up something, you can use the ruler from the about and the right side. Okay, so it's just to guide you. That ruler will use like a guide here, right? So that is that. So I would like also to give you a chance also to learn for these few minutes so that you can get also to know others thing. So if you have question, just ask. I'm here to help you out. You're welcome.
Yes. To me, I'm just as because what you should just be doing is to send us the video, because when we will be trying at our own time, we'll be following the video. So the video will be just there as our guide.
Okay. All right. I will just send the video right away to you after the class. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Do enjoy your evenings and be blessed. See you on Friday so that we can continue with that. Okay. Bye bye for now.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.